AM 1220, KHTS HometownStation.com. On the phone with me right now, I have Helen. Tell me how to pronounce this. Helen, is it Helen Dolas?
That's it. You got it. Hello.
Very nice to talk to you. Now, you are the CEO and founder of Arts and Services for Disabled, and your website is artsandservices.org, and you are part of the Remo drums and their new comfort sound technology that's helping people with autism, Alzheimer's patients, veterans with PTSD, and so much more. And I would love to hear your experience with the company and what you can tell me what's going on with Arts and Services for Disabled and Remo drums and the comfort sound technology.
Oh, of course. I think this is just absolutely wonderful. The Remo company has always been very, very innovative in all of the drums that they have created for many different professionals. But they also have a health and wellness division in which they create drums that are accessible for people who also have other disabilities, such as you had mentioned, individuals with autism or individuals who are veterans and, seniors, elderly who may have all have maybe sound sensitivities. And so the comfort sound technology has some wonderful techniques that actually the technology that Remo has created has like a focused low frequency that is easier on the ear, an improved articulation so that when the person strikes the drum, there's a shortened decay so it doesn't reverberate into a very loud sound, and it shortens the timing of the actual sound of the drum. It has a beautiful tone, and I find that the actual finish on the drum has a nice tactile sensory touch, just to be able to touch it. Our students absolutely love it. I work with individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities, and so sensory input can be highly sensitive on many different levels. So the sound sensitivity creates softer sounds, softer overtones for my students. So, for example, I may have some students who may not particularly like to be in a room with a lot of noise and sounds that maybe are bouncing off of the walls acoustically and create too much sensory input. With these drums that we're able to use within our music therapy sessions, our students are, they can be anywhere in the room. If they feel like they want to be in the vicinity of the drum, the drum is so vibroacoustic that the beautiful sound waves that come from the drum also can be enjoyed by anyone who is surrounding the instrument itself. And I'm specifically speaking about the Comfort Sound Technology drum table. They can go underneath it because it's up on a stand. It's just like a table. And so they can go underneath it to be able to get that sensory input and those vibrations that can actually surround them, only almost like a womb type of feeling where it becomes this sound container and gives them almost a sensory massage.
Oh, how lovely.
That feels really great. Doesn't that sound wonderful?
Yes, I believe accessible for anyone at that point.
Absolutely. And that's the actual premise, is that it not only addresses some of these challenges that these specific individuals may be experiencing, but really it's fun for everybody. It's fun for families and caregivers and really, like you said, anybody. Many of our students love to play. There's Comfort Sound Technology mallets that have a little softer mallet on the top of the stick, and so when it strikes the drum, the vibrations are carried through the stick to the hands, and so it almost acts as if it's a conduit, so that the sensory input is promoting more playing. So with that, if you can envision this, then this individual is motivated to continue to play, which then may keep them engaged in activities that might be academic. So if they're creating a rhythm, and maybe they're creating just something so very, very simple as maybe a rhyme or a chant or a song, then it keeps that engagement of wanting to continue to play and that momentum and the motivation going for that individual. We have many students who also have communication issues, and so with that, especially even with folks not only with autism for speech and language, but even folks with who are elderly, sometimes the rhythm helps to promote different parts of speech and different speech patterns. So could be fluidity or dynamics or tempo. And so the drum itself, because the sound sensitivities are there, and because the drum offers a more comfortable sound, a comfort sound for them, it keeps them engaged in that rhythm longer, so that their brain is entrained with that rhythm, and they're using different pathways neural pathways to be able to communicate with each other.
This is wonderful.
One thing I love about the Comfort Sound Technology drum table is that it's a table. And so that helps our participants, it invites togetherness. And because it invites togetherness, it promotes social interaction. So when you're sitting across from somebody in a table, you're able to look at them, and so that promotes eye contact. And so it just by the nature of the design of the drum itself promotes many, many benefits.
Wonderful. I'm so happy that the Remo drum comfort sound technology is helping your clients, and I'm grateful that we had an opportunity to talk to you about this today. Again, we've been speaking with Helen Dolas, who's the CEO and founder of Arts and Services for Disabled. You can find her at artsandservices.org. And again, so pleased that Remo drums and their new technology with this comfort sound is helping your clients. Thanks for talking to us today, Helen. I appreciate that.
Thank you for the opportunity.
All
Have
right.
a great day.
You too.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You too. Mm-hmm.